Here with Meadow Bridge kicker Kyle Hinken. Kyle, first of all, you've done something that maybe nobody's done in Midland Trail history, and there's a great football history here. Let's make a field goal. Talk about your field goal last year.
Well, it definitely made me feel real good, and I did hear after I kicked the field goal that it's been a long time in Meadow Bridge history since one was even attempted, and so that made me feel real good, and it was 32 yards, something like that, and yeah, it was definitely the talk of the town for a while.
And what was do you remember one thing somebody said to you that sticks out in your mind?
I just remember we were about on, I want to say 25-ish yard line, and I just remember Riker yelling "money team," and I knew that was my time to shine.
So that meant field goal.
Yep.
And what were you thinking anything specifically, just about fundamentals, or about, was there anything you were thinking when you lined up to kick that field goal? I mean, 32-yard field goal. I mean, that's a lot better. It's a lot longer than an extra point. So
The only thing that ran through my mind was "line, please hold your blocks." That was all that ran through my mind.
well, the last one that was attempted was in a playoff game in the '80s, and it was blocked. So you're ahead of that in that pace too. Talk about your kicking. Why you became a kicker? What intrigued you about the position?
Well, my 8th grade football season, my coach, he trained college kickers. And so when I was trying out for the team, he asked who wanted to try out for field goals. And I'd never tried before, but I figured I'd try. And he liked the way that I kicked it. I wasn't very successful, but he liked the way that I was doing it. So he worked with me, and I definitely progressed throughout that season. And when I moved here, I wanted to bring my talents here.
And you moved from
Virginia.
and you like it a lot better here.
Oh yeah, a lot better.
And you, in that game that you scored, you kicked the field goal, you also scored a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
And what happened on the extra point after your touchdown?
Well, I was really tired. And my adrenaline was pumping a lot. I do know that, and I was really shaky. And my plant foot went right next to the tee, and as soon as it hit the ground right next to the tee, it about gave out, and I almost fell. And so the ball went to the right instead of between the uprights.
But after scoring a touchdown, I mean, it was your first one, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of things happened in that game. Your first touchdown, the first field goal here. That game was against
Webster County, I believe.
So if you look back, that's got to be your favorite game.
Oh yeah.
Now you're not just a kicker. Like some guys that are kickers in high school, that's all they do. They move over from a soccer program or something. You play other positions too, as illustrated by your touchdown. But talk about your positions and what you play.
Well, Coach Reichert has me working as a wide receiver, and Coach Redden has me working as a D-back as well. It's definitely fun. I like not just being a kicker. I like being able to get out and being in the action and helping the team out.
You have any goals for this year? I mean, as far as your kicking goes, or maybe your positions?
Well, for kicking, be more consistent by far, because I made a lot last year, but I also missed quite a few that should have gone in. So just consistency for kicking, and when it comes to other positions such as receiver and D-back, I just help the team as much as I can.
Do you think this team has progressed, and you've been here for 2 years now, so you know that gotten a little better every year? What are your expectations for this team?
Playoffs. We have a playoff team here. If we can all show up with the right attitude on game days, every game day, we can make it.
How were you able to keep your leg in shape during the quarantine?
Get out here and kick, jog, run, and then kick.
Have you felt your consistency getting better over the summer?
Oh yeah, it's definitely getting better.
How far do you think you're accurate from? What's your distance?
Accurate about 35, 37-ish, but I have put it between the uprights at about 45. But it'd take me 3 or 4 tries to get it there, and it's not very consistent.
So from 40 yards, if he says money team, you feel pretty good? All right. Hey, Kyle, I appreciate the time. Good luck this season.
Thank you.